All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode here on this NHL 26 franchise mode with the Vancouver Canucks. We are here in the 2027 Stanley Cup Playoffs. If you missed the last episode, let me just let you know how it all went down. Basically, we got through the second half of the year. We made a couple of trades. I think I made the team better. We just snuck into the playoffs with 2 wins in the final, or we won on the final day of the regular season for sure against the Kings, and now just 2 days later we are going up against the Kings. So with that in mind, this episode we're gonna see how we do in the playoffs. Listen, if we go long, this video could just be the playoffs. If we don't go too far, maybe I can include the draft in this one. Maybe we'll do that, but we're just going to see how it all kind of plays out here. But what we're going to do is just kind of go over what we can expect from the Kings. Maybe looking at our lines as well. Maybe if we could improve it all. But other than that, it's really just going to be getting into the playoffs itself, because we don't have much else to do outside of just doing the games. And of course, this episode we will be doing the live sim, not just the calendar sim like we did all throughout the regular season. But without further ado, let's get into this one. So the first thing here that I'm going to look at, first of all, we have a meeting with head coach Adam Foote. Now, I just want to kind of see how this one all kind of plays out here. Let's see. What's your plan for, what's your game plan for this team? What's your upcoming play? Let's go over the upcoming playoff matchup. Okay. In the first round, we're up against the LA Kings. Their penalty kill is highly effective. So what should our playoff focus be? During this playoff round, focus should be given more again on offensive zone opportunities. Potential the expense coaches can, with an offensive coaching style, will help this team turn more. I think we're a bit more defensive side, right? I think our coaching is a bit more defensive. So I'm going to say, but their penalty kill during this penalty kill. Yeah, I think what we'll do power play, because their penalty kill is highly effective. So that's what we'll do. So I think that's how we'll roll with that. So we have our meeting, and as you can see, kind of on the right side there, the Kings, 18th in goals, 4 per game. So not too far from us. We're just in 22, and goals against per game, they were fourth best in the league. We were 9th best. So again, very tight there. Power play as well. I know it's 2% different, but it's still pretty close. 16-12, but this is where the big one is, the penalty kill. We were 22nd. They were 2nd. So a big 20 spots difference there between us two. So that's why I said our power play is going to be key throughout these playoffs. We've gone over the matchups at the end of last episode, so there's not really much to go over there. Looking at our lines, I'm very happy with these. I really am. And I mean, obviously we had some... What playoff? Oh, that's last year's stats. I'm like, what stats are those? Obviously, last year, Marco Rossi played great for us, so we're hopeful that he could help us out again this year. We also have the additions of Drake Batherson, Jordan Eberle, Boone Jenner, our veteran line, obviously our third veteran line there with Palmieri, Jenner, and Eberle, Nick Foligno as well. So some good guys there. Defensively as well, I think these are good defensive line combinations. There probably is a better one somewhere in here, but just having everyone spread out, it's really good. Of course, everyone remembers Dmitry Orlov. We got him at the start of the year. We picked up Vince Dunn at the trade deadline. So has Mario Ferraro. So our defensive core is definitely way stronger than what it was. Where does Orlov fit? He actually fits more on the third line. Do we have a better fit for him? Not really. Okay, we'll just leave him up there anyways. Okay, whatever. And then goaltenders too, big thing, Thatcher Demko. I mean, those are stats from last year's playoffs. He was fantastic for us. But if anyone remembers from last year, he got injured in Game 5 against the Oilers. We lost Game 5, and we got absolutely smoked in Game 6 of the second round. So hopefully he can stay healthy, because, boy, we will need it in these playoffs. Of course, we have Kevin Lankin on the back end, so we'll have some help out there. Our penalty kill is quite good, considering the line chemistry, so we should be happy there. And of course, our power play hopefully can turn it around, because they definitely weren't as good as I thought they could have been during the regular season. So I'm hopeful that that can also change. So now let's look at the LA Kings line combinations. Now, I think our team is actually pretty good considering overalls and whatnot. I don't really know how the game manages all this stuff, but I went the wrong way. But I think no, no. Cody Ceci, their fourth line left winger, is a right defenseman. No, you're kidding, man. There got to be an injury. There has to be an injury. Okay, no, yeah, Alex Ferrier. Okay, that makes more sense to me. I was gonna say there's no way in hell you have a right defenseman as your left winger. This game cannot be that low. But looking at these lines, I mean, their top line is very good. Byfield, Fiala, Kempe, right? And then even their second line's not that bad either. Trevor Moore, Philippe Danault, Warren Foegele. But this is the bottom two pairing is where I think we have the upper advantage. Maybe not so much the fourth line, but our third line is definitely way better than their third line. So I think that's a big key for us. But yeah, their top line is going to be really hard to beat defensively as well. They still have a very good back line, very similar to us, right? With Mikey Anderson, Drew Doughty, Brant Clark, Brian Dumoulin, Joel Edmondson, Radko Gudas. We might have the upper hand in overall. Actually, maybe not. I think they definitely probably have the better decor than us. But so that's a big key for them. Goaltending wise, though, we have the upper hand. Darcy Kuemper is not that bad overall compared to Thatcher Demko. But with the X factor that Demko has, I think that could help us out a lot. But Darcy Kuemper still had a pretty decent season, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's check that injury for Lafreniere just to see where he's at, because is he coming back game one or is he coming back game one or is he coming back, middle of the season or series if not at all? Oh, pending evaluation. So he might not even be around for the whole series. We'll have to wait and see. I'll check on that in just a moment, but so we probably will see Cody Ceci on the fourth line. So okay. Well, I think that's kind of it for us overall. I don't think there's anything I can really do except let's get to game one, basically, and I'll check on that injury for Lafreniere if there's any update at all. So here's your update, boys and girls. Lafreniere is out with a broken nose. He won't be returning till May 3rd. If you look at the date in the upper right-hand corner, that is April 18th. So I don't know how the whole schedule plays out here. Actually, we can just take a look. Why not? If we play out the whole series, May 3rd. Oh, so he's out for the whole series. He might return maybe for a game 7, depending on how the game looks at all that. But it looks like they will be without Lafreniere for majority of the series. So that definitely plays into our hands for sure, with them having a defenseman in the fourth line left winger position. But anyways, let's now go to game one, boys and girls, of the Stanley Cup Playoffs between the Vancouver Canucks and the LA Kings. So let's get through period number 1. There's no score there, but we have the upper hand in the shots. Let's go now to period number 2, and we have the first 2 goals. It's Drake Batherson and Nick Foligno, 2 of our pickups over the summer and throughout the season. That is great for us. We lead in the shots as well. So 2 goals in less than 8 minutes or so. So about 8 minutes. So not too bad. So now we'll play right on through. Let's see how this game fans out. Can we shut down the Kings? Boone Jenner, that third line. I'll tell you, that third line is going to be big for us. So we're up 3-0 now here in game 1. This has been a great start for us here. Oh, crit 6. So the fourth line actually gets a goal for LA. That's pretty funny. But guys. Okay, good. Boone Jenner again. Boone Jenner knocks it home. Beautiful 4-2 victory to start off these playoffs. I'm very happy with that. Listen, LA getting a loss at home. That's big for us. Can we go 2-0 in the series? That will be the important bit right there. I'm actually going to look. No, we are the away team. Home team. Did Cody Ceci get a point? Oh my god. So I'm talking crap about this fourth line, and then they get a goal anyways. Alright, so 4-2 victory in game 1. Let's head to game 2. Okay, game number 2. LA, Vancouver. We had the game 1 victory, 4-2. Big for us. Let's get through this first period, see how it goes. It's a 2-0 lead for us once again. Hedel and Palmieri. That third line once again strikes Massive 2 goals within 2 minutes of play. I love it. We dominated that first period. Look at those shots, 13-6. That's big for us. Period number 2 in LA, it's 3-1 Heedle again, but their top line gets a goal. Kempe. That's a bit of a comeback for them. So 2-goal lead in the third. Can we hold on? We were able to in game 1. Can we do it again here in LA? That will be crucial for us if we're able to go home with a 2-0 series lead. 10 minutes to go in this game. Come on, boys. Close this one on out. Fight back from LA. Does not seem like... Oh, boy. Okay, maybe. Come on. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Yes, Marco Rossi into the empty net. That will seal it. 2-0 series lead heading home to Vancouver. Wow. Great game for us once again. Nearly 40 shots on goal. We're getting big help from Thatcher Demko once again. Boys and girls, we're heading back home up 2-0. Game 3 in Vancouver. We're going to be rocking. Okay, everyone. Game 3 from Rogers Arena in Vancouver. Can we put LA on the brink? This is a crucial game. They all are, but this one most definitely. So let's get through period number 1. It's a 1-0 lead from us. Jake DeBrusk right in the crease gets the first goal of the game. LA, look at LA's domination that first period. 18 shots. Wow. Okay, so we definitely got outplayed, but we have the lead. So that's a very good start for us. Let's see how we do in period number 2. No goals. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a tight third period. First of all, I just want to point out, why is the clock 20:05? Don't ask me. I have no idea what that is. That is weird. But game 3, third period, up 1-0. Can we do it? Can we do it once again to LA? Can we hold on and win the game? Jake DeBrusk again. Beautiful stuff from Jake DeBrusk. That's fantastic. So we got the 2-goal lead that we were looking for. LA's got a power play. They can't score on it. No, and Drew Doughty scores right after. Come on, hold on, fellas. Hold on, boys. 5 minutes to go. Come on. Can we hold on? Here in Vancouver, yes we do. It's a 3-0 series lead for the Canucks with a 2-1 victory over the LA Kings. Thatcher Demko, 40 save performance. What a beautiful outing from him. He has been solid in this first round. So we, boys and girls, have a chance to sweep the LA Kings on home ice. Oh, baby. That will be a fantastic first round for us. Game number 4. We can go for the sweep here, boys and girls. Oh, baby. I'm so ready for this. Come on now, Vancouver. Can we get the job done? Let's see. First period sim. Okay, LA. Oh, for God's sakes, man. Oh, no. What'd I do? Okay, sorry, everyone. I had a little bit of a button mashing panic attack there, but we got the job done getting back to this point. Cody Ceci gets the goal. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. Okay, so period number 1 definitely did not go our way considering we had Cody Ceci scoring a goal, but nonetheless, we move on. Second period. Can we tie this game back up? Please, yes, we do. Okay, but we take the lead. We got 2 power play goals. We finally cracked through their penalty killing barrier with 2 goals from Phil Peronic and Marco Rossi. Big stuff there. But Lizotte scored the tire just a few minutes later, so it's 2-2, ladies and gentlemen, heading into this third period. Can we get the sweep? Oh my heavens, this will be big for us. Power play, yes! Kyle Palmieri on the power play. A huge goal for us. Oh no, can LA? No, they don't get the power play goal. Can we hold on? Come on, I'm gonna jump in here if the final minute, if it allows me to. I'm gonna stop it when it's right there. So we're stopping it. 53 seconds to go, everyone. We're heading on into this game with a chance to sweep the Kings. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Tim Smile cookie on the board. 56 seconds left in this game. Can we hold on and get the sweep of the LA Kings? But here they come, back up the ice. Will they pull their goalie? They have not yet. I'm surprised they haven't. Now they do. So the goalie's now pulled. Can we get the empty netter? Eberle skates it on in. He's doing a deke. I don't know what he's doing. Backhand. It's in the back of the net. Yes, baby. Yes. It is a 4-2 lead. And we're going to go on to the second round Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that was very much an anticlimactic empty net goal, but oh my heavens, I'm so happy. Wow, I did not expect this. I'm serious. I did not expect this result in the first round. But look at the team. We're fired up. Adam Foote's fired up. He was ready to go. He wanted the power play to show up in this series, and it did at the most crucial time in the second period of game number 4. Look at the team lead, man. Vince Dunn has 4 points. That's pretty good. I mean, we'll check out who else is leading the standings after this first round, because I did see some players are absolutely dominating. But we're going to just kind of sit here and watch this 30 seconds go down here. Wow. I cannot believe this. This has been an incredible series. And for one that, I mean, they emptied the net again. Maybe we'll get another empty net goal here. But Thatcher Demko has just been an absolute rock in this series. I mean, he's only allowed 2 goals this game. I think that's the most he's allowed all series. Like, he hasn't allowed a goal more than 2 goals in a game this series. And that's going to do it, boys and girls, as we count down from 5. And that will do it. Wow. What an insane series by us. But we sweep the LA Kings in the first round. A team that was so far ahead of us in the points. And we absolutely dominated. I am stunned. But you know what, though? What hurt for them was definitely having a defenseman on that fourth line. That injury to Lafreniere definitely did not help whatsoever. But I'm so happy that we're able to get the victory, get the win, get the series win. And we're going to be moving on to the second round again, boys and girls. Will it be against the Oilers or will it be against the Flames? That's the big question, though. Man, oh man. Great series win for us, boys and girls. Now we just got to wait on who we're going to play on the second round. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the second round of the playoffs. But first, we have a conversation with the coach, Adam Foote. Big celebrations after round 2. I'm going to say great work, coach. We're supposed to know who we're going to see, who we're going to play in just a moment. Let's take a look at our opponent for it. Yeah, so I think it's the Oilers. Yeah, we're facing the Edmonton Oilers once again. Oh, my God. They have an efficient power play unit that can pose significant challenges. So let's make sure our penalty kill unit is tight, because that's going to be a big part of this series. I believe it was last year as well, if I remember correctly. I could be just completely wrong. But yeah, we are facing the Edmonton Oilers once again. We'll take a look here at the draft board to see how every other team did, and then we'll check the stats too. So this is how the first round of the playoffs went. Obviously, we swept the Kings. We were the only team that did a sweeping in the first round. Our opponent, Edmonton, beat Calgary in 5. Chicago beat Nashville in 5. Utah wins a playoff round over Minnesota 4-2. So it's the Blackhawks taking on the Mammoth. Then on the East Coast side, we got Carolina beating the Washington Capitals in 6 and Philly beating the Devils in 5. That's a second round matchup, and one that we are actually seeing in the 2026 Stanley Cup Playoffs currently as well, which is really funny. We'll have the Battle of Florida in the second round on the Atlantic side, because Florida beat Buffalo in 7 and Tampa Bay took down Columbus in 5. So that's the second round matchups. Some pretty good ones, I think. And I will say this. I think if we're able to get to the West Final, I think we actually might have a good chance here. But we have a very tough Oilers team that we have to go up against. And here is that Oilers team. And I mean, it's no big surprise here of what we are dealing with. But I will say, similar to LA, their bottom 2 lines are something that can be a bit overlooked. I think, again, that third line definitely leans our way. Maybe the fourth line is a bit even. But, again, it's going to be tough to go up against these 2 giants, McDavid and Draisaitl. That's no surprise there. Even their second line, I think, is very solid, and even to us as well. So they'd probably definitely have the upper hand on the top line, considering, they have 2 giants there. But I think the rest of the way, we kind of have it. Defensively, I mean, having Wallman and Bouchard, their defense is really good. Their bottom pair, I think we are definitely better. We have the better bottom pairing. But their top 4 defensemen are, again, very, very good. Goalie-wise, again, I think we might have the upper hand here. If we're able to get the puck past Stuart Skinner, we could definitely have a very, very good shot here at winning this series. And I'll say this, as long as our goalie stays healthy, I think I give ourselves a good chance here. And if you're wondering how the team finished in points throughout the first round. Filipino led the way, and we also had a lot of just dispersed scoring from everyone. Only Liam Ogren did not get a point. That's fourth line stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. And then our other three are just defensemen, so again, not too worried about that. But Brock Besser, though, only 1 assist. And Elias Pettersson, 1 assist. I'm not too pleased about that. That has to definitely be better if we're going up against the Edmonton Oilers. And when it comes to the Oilers stats, Darnell Nurse leads the way with 7 assists and 1 goal, 8 points. McDavid has 7 points. Funny thing is, Draisaitl only has 5, but you know what? They didn't, I mean, the power play points, they did all right in the power play. But this is not as skyrocketing as I thought it would be, considering the top point getters in the first round all had 10 points and McDavid has 7. But again, we did a good job at shutting them down last year. Can we do it again? I hope so. And like I said, the goalie just has to stay healthy. So here we go to game number 1. As you can see on the right there, we've had great goals for, but Edmonton's just been better. We've had great goals against. Edmonton hasn't been far behind either. Power play, ours has been good, but Edmonton's has also been better. But our penalty kill was crucial in that last round. It has to be crucial again in this round. Let's get to the first game in Edmonton for game number 1. What can we do? Can we do something similar to LA? Can we get a win on the road? That will be crucial. So let's see. Period number 1, game 1, 3-1 lead. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We wanted to get the puck by Stuart Skinner. I don't know how Kyle Palmieri scored 2 goals in 6 seconds. That's EA logic. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm loving that. So first of all, we start period 1 off 3-1 against the Oilers. Jake DeBrusk got our other goal, but Andrew Mangiapane got the other one. So not too bad. Period number 2, can we do something similar? Okay, it's a bit closer. But we got a Vince Dunn power play goal. That's crucial. And Connor McDavid, you know, they were going to be on the board. We cannot hide the fact that McDavid and Draisaitl are going to get points in this series. It's how much we could limit them. And, well, not in game 1 at least. So, not bad. Can we close out here in the third period? It would be great if we could get a game 1 victory on the road. Marco Rossi makes it 5-2. That is a huge insurance goal for us. A bit more of a platform to land on here for game 1. Can we just ride this wave? Can we just get on out of this game? I'd love it if that was the case. 5 minutes to go. Kyle Palmieri with the hat trick, boys and girls. A playoff hat trick for Kyle Palmieri. 6-2, 7-2. Drake Batherson scores a 7-2 victory in game 1. Boys and girls, I'm calling that payback for game 6 last year when they killed us. I believe it was 7-2 in that game. You know what? That game I just want to forget, but this is fantastic start for us. I'm very happy with it. Thatcher Demko was dominant once again, and I love that. So 7-2 for game 1. Can we go 2-0 for game number 2? Here we are, game number 2, looking to take a 2-0 series lead back to Vancouver for back-to-back rounds. That would be huge, but it all starts here with period number 1. Okay, so a power play goal for the Oilers. Again, we're trying to limit that, but luckily it's not McDavid or Draisaitl, but Zach Hyman just a minute later makes it 2-0. Not a good start for us. Can we come back in the second and maybe give us a chance in the third? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, my goodness. It's that third line again. Boone Jenner starts us off. And then merely just minutes, not even minutes, seconds later, Elias Pettersson finally gets a goal. And we go up, we tie the game up, and then late in the period, Jake DeBrusk with a short-handed goal, boys and girls. Short-handed. That is huge for the penalty kill. It has just been great all playoffs long. We are up 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. Can we go back to Vancouver? Oh, okay, well, there goes that. Okay. Well, we got a tie game now. Can we? Yes! Phil Bronick gets the goal from the point. Huge goal there for us. Can we hold on to this lead with 10 to go? Come on, fellas. Can we go back to Vancouver 2-0 in the series? This would be huge. Hold on, fellas. 2.5 to go. Come on now. Yes, Kyle Palmieri once again into the empty netter. 5-3. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Kyle Palmieri has been great. He's gotten 4 points in game 1. I don't even know how many he has in this game, but he has just been dynamite here in the last 2 games. He's been dynamite all playoffs long. Oh, my heavens. Wow. What a great start to these playoffs. Now we go home up 2-0 again. This is fantastic. So, we're back home. I need to catch my breath. Game number 3. Can we do it all over again? Let's see it. Period number 1. Okay, so we start us off really early. Filipino, I like that. Drake Batherson just a few minutes later, but then there's Leon Draisaitl getting his power play goal. So 2-1 after 1, not bad. Can we do it again here for the second? This will be huge. Okay, so Kasperi Kapanen gets on the score sheet, but then Marco Rossi gives us the lead late in the period. A huge late goal for us. Okay, we have the lead. Can we hold on here for game number 3? Yes, Tyler Myers getting on the score sheet. That is massive. Our penalty kill does it again as Edmonton has a power play themselves. They have another one. Can we hold on to this one? Yes, we do. This is beautiful. So a 2-goal lead here with just 6 minutes to go. Hold on, boys. Come on. Come on. Hold on. We need this right now. Final minute. Yes. Oh my goodness. What is in the water in Vancouver, man? 4-2 victory. Wow. Okay. Hang on now. We're up 3-0. We are up 3-0. I did not mean to do this, but whatever. But wow. 4-2 victory. I need to catch my breath for a minute, but man, we can go for the sweep in game number 4. Okay, everyone. Game number 4 in Vancouver. We can go for a sweep of the Edmonton Oilers. We have a power play right off the bat. Oh, it's slow burning, so we'll see if we get a goal. Who knows? But this is crucial. This is a crucial game. Okay, let's see how we do in period number 1. Let's sim it. Oh my... Seriously? A shorthanded goal? Oh my god. Okay, let's see how period 1 goes for us here. Okay. Ty Emberson. Ty Emberson, of all people. Seriously. Okay. So not a good start. Short from the same spot too. Look, it doesn't even move on the map. Okay, 2-0 to start game number 4. Can we bounce back here in period number 2? No, we do not. Oh boy. Matthias Ekholm, or Matthias Janmark, and it's Ekholm. I'm blanking on his first name. I'm sorry, Oilers fans. I should know. Okay, well, period number 3 then. Oh, we got a goal. So Heedle gets us on the score sheet. Jake DeBrusque. Hold on, boys and girls. Hold on. We got 2 goals in 6 seconds again. I don't know how we do it. If we can get another one really quickly here, this could really be interesting. Oh, no. Oilers power play. Oh, it's an extended one, too. Okay, come on. Can we maybe bounce back with a quick one here? Time's running out. No, that does not seem to be the case. Okay. Well, game 4 does not go our way. We finally have our first loss of these playoffs. I'm not really pleased about that shorthanded goal right out of the start of the game, and Ty Emberson. Like, what? But we now go back to Edmonton for game 5, boys and girls, trying to get the win there. All right, so we're back on the road here in Edmonton for game number 5. This is crucial once again. Can we have a better start than game number 4? That's all I want. I'd like to see a better first period than game number 4. Let's see it right there. There we go. So we got the 1-0 lead. Dmitry Orlov gets on the board somehow in front of the net. I don't know how that came to be, but that's fantastic. That's a great start for us. Hoping for something similar in period number 2. Okay, Darnell Nurse on the power play. Not a good result there, but we go tied into period number 3. We're hoping for something good here. Man, power play, here we go. Come on. No, nothing. Okay, no. Oilers power play. Hold on. Thank you. Okay, 10 minutes to go here. What is going to happen? Will we have overtime here between us and Edmonton? Time is winding down, and the clock will... No! Oh, Connor McDavid. Oh, for God's sakes. Seriously? 44 seconds left? You couldn't hold on for 44 seconds? Well, we go back home for game number 6. Man, we got to do it here. Come on. All right, game number 6. Heartbreaking game 5 loss for us once again. We got to turn it around really quickly. I'm scared about a game 7. I really am. Let's see, period number 1. Oh my God. This is where it all happened last time around. This is where it all happened. McDavid and Draisaitl woke up in game 5 and game 6 last year. So we're down 2-0. Period 1. Can we bounce back in period number 2? Oh my God. We couldn't keep them down for long, could we? The zip ties on Draisaitl's legs and arms have finally been released, and he's gotten himself a hat trick here in game number 6. Oh my god. Okay, but Elias Pettersson gets us back. Can we get another one here quickly? Possibly make it a game, or will we have another 4-2 game in our hands? We gotta score something quickly here. Come on. Come on, fellas. Come on. We gotta do it. Oh my god. You're kidding, man. Oh, EA. EA! So, 3 games ago, I did not think we'd find ourselves here, but yet here we are. Game number 7 between Vancouver and Edmonton for a chance to play the Chicago Blackhawks in round number 2. We need to get off to a good start. We've not had a good start for the last couple of games. I guess maybe game 6, or game 5. But we need one here more specifically. Come on, boys, please. That's a good start. Jake DeBrusk on the power play. Elias Pettersson with goals in back-to-back games. That's a great start. Look at that period 2 in the shots, 15-4. We definitely needed something like that. Can we keep it going here in period number 2? Okay, we keep it 2-zip. We keep it 2-zip. Please, hold on. We need this. Please hold on. If we could get another goal, get some more insurance, I would love that. We will hop on it. Oh, no. 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 Please, that was the top line, too. Hold on, fellas. We need this. Come on. 8 minutes. Hold on, please. Please hold on. Come on. No. No. It's happened again. Well, I didn't think we'd be in this position either. Up 2-zip starting the 3rd period, but yet here we are. Overtime of game 7 between the Oilers and us. Man, oh man. I'm stunned and I'm angry and I'm upset and no, please, thank you, Demko. I have no idea what to say about this. I'm quite disturbed. The fact that we've made it this far after being up 3-zip in the series. A series win, I'll be relieved. A series loss, I'm going to be really, really upset here. But I'm just going to see how this all plays out. And hopefully we end up getting the victory here on the road. I'd love that. 15 seconds. Can we win the draw again? Yes, we do. In front. Hey, oh my goodness. What a save by Stuart Skinner. Oh, and then you throw a little muffin back to Kapanen. 8 seconds to go. Just don't do anything stupid. Just don't do anything stupid. Okay, thank you. Well... boys and girls, who would have thought that Game 7 is now going to go to double overtime? Oh my god, I can't handle this, man. All right, second overtime period between us and the Oilers. Once again, I did not think this was going to happen, but hopefully we get something here. Dmitry Orlov is just going to try and barrel his way on in front. Oh my goodness, what a play by Dmitry Orlov. I was not expecting that whatsoever, but now we got to play defense here against Edmonton's top line. Great, that was done well done there by Pettersson. Back to the point. Oh, big blocker save. Oh, no. Bouchard's in. Evan Bouchard tried to tuck it home. No! Oh, my goodness. What a save that was on Adam Henrique. Oh, my goodness. That's your Demko. This is insanity. Come on, boys. We just got to get started. What a save that was. What a save. Get something for Demko here, man. Come on. That's going to do it. Second overtime is going to be done. My God. Can we get a goal here, please? I'm not going to lie. We were dominated that period. Badly. Like, really badly. We got to do much better for overtime number 3. All right. Overtime number 3. I just want to let everyone know I've been recording now for an hour. The last 20 minutes has just been this overtime. I'm serious. I had so much time to do another round if we can. This is nuts now. But I'd like to see this end soon because, man, oh man, I want to carry on here. Okay, Rossi. What can he do? Back to the point to Hronek. Orlov shot. Okay. So Orlov with some dangerous chances at the start of the last couple of overtime periods as we roll on. What? Interference? What? What is that penalty call? Oh my god, are you kidding me, man? Bouchard. Oh my goodness, that's your Demko. Are you kidding me? So one last chance maybe for Edmonton here quickly. Roslovic, is the penalty going to expire? Yes, and so is the time currently. Unless we can get down there quickly, it looks like that's going to do it also for the second or the third overtime period. Oh my God. We just keep on rolling here, boys and girls. We just keep on rolling. Well, it's now a fourth overtime period. We have now played 2 full games, and we still don't have a game winner. I hope we get a little bit of a revenge. Hold on for that power. Oh my God. Rossi with a huge chance. I'm hoping that we get maybe a little bit of a payback for that crappy penalty call that was called on Elias Pettersson there. Like, that was just awful. I've never seen a call that dumb in my life. Like, that's pretty bad to call that interference on the guy who had the puck. But anyways, whatever. But here comes Besser. Rossi, what are you doing? Oh my God, Elias Pettersson, what are you doing passing that? You had a clear shot to the net. Oh my heavens. Oh, but here's Rossi. Rossi's in! Off the post! Oh my God, are you kidding me? We're that close once again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can we just get something here? Filip Hronek to Rossi. Back to Hronek. Oh my God, Orlov Hronek. Shots blocked. Okay, well. Okay. Oh my God, Marco Rossi. This had to be the closest chance we've had all night. I think this is. Oh, there's a bad turnover by front. No. Oh my God. Oh, Mario Ferraro throws a muffin up the middle of the ice to Jack Roslovic of all people. Oh my God. We got reverse swept by the Edmonton Oilers. I'm heartbroken. I gotta see that goal again. I can't believe it. Thatcher Demko stood on his head for 4 overtime periods. And what was even this goal? Like, where was that pass to? Oh my God. And it's just a little weak one like that.